Okay, so today we're going to talk about if you're ready to switch to the Macs, which hopefully you are. You've seen our previous videos, you're at least considering it. What kind of switch do you make? Do you just go ahead and rip out all your existing Windows PCs, put them by the curbside for the recycle guys to take, and get Macs? Or do you take it more gradually? So this is going to depend on some factors, including, of course, your budget, your needs, how many systems you have right now. But let's go ahead and look at the different reasons that you might make a total switch versus why you might do this more gradually. So the total switch is you want to go ahead and just get all the benefits. You're ready. Your computers are older anyway. You've been meaning to upgrade. It's going to be time to go ahead and make that change. It's a perfectly valid reason to go ahead and do it in one fell swoop. It's a little bit more complicated, but it's certainly nothing somebody with an outside IT company like ourselves can't manage to do in fairly short order with minimal disruption. The other benefit to making a total switch is that everybody's running the same system. So as they're learning it, your users that are a little bit more tech savvy can help those who are less tech savvy go ahead and make that change and understand, hey, this is a little bit different on a Mac. You got to click here. Those sorts of small changes that they're going to have to make to their workflow is easier with everybody doing it. Additionally, you're going to get the benefit of everybody being on the same system and having brand new Mac computers. So then in terms of upgrade cycle and that sort of thing, if you've got them on a lease, which is our recommended option, they're going to be all swapped out at one time. It makes life easy. Now, for a gradual switch, you've got a few considerations. Maybe you don't have the budget. Maybe a lot of your Windows PCs are newer, and so there's no sense in ripping out a brand new Windows PC that at this point is working fairly well and just go into the Mac, right? I mean, if you've got fairly new PCs, do you really want to shove that investment and just put it down the drain? Well, no, you don't want to do that necessarily. The other thing is maybe you want to have your more tech-savvy users make that switch now, and then a few months, maybe a year or a little bit more down the road, you're going to gradually have your less tech-savvy users switch over to the Mac. But then by that time, the tech-savvy guys will be really comfortable with the Mac, so they're going to be able to offer that additional assistance. You don't have everybody learning at the same time. You've also got the thing that maybe you want to stagger those leasing options or those new Macs, so you don't want to have to worry about, hey, everybody at one time is going to need new systems, which, depending on the size of your organization, is certainly a reasonable thing for your firm to do. So those are the things you need to look at when you're considering whether you want to make a total switch or a gradual one. We find that most firms are going to say, hey, let's do a gradual switch, but they go ahead and set a timeline. So let's say a year, maximum of 2 years, we're going to be switched over, because while Macs and Windows PCs run fine together, there's no issues there, typically you do want everybody on the same system. So look at making that change maybe as a gradual change, but as a clear phased in. So you've got a timeline, you've got a project plan to phase those Macs in over time, and you know exactly how you're going to do it. And if you need help with that, which I imagine you will, reach out to us. I'm Chris Michaelek, ParkwayTech.com. We'll be happy to help you game plan that and get a good plan in place to make that switch. Thank you so much for watching this video. We're going to have more continuing on making that transition your firm to the Mac. You can follow us at youtube.parkwaytech.com or continue to monitor our Facebook page. Become a fan on there, facebook.com/parkwaytechnology. Thanks so much for watching.